Hey, peace, world. Thanks for pressing play on another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. My name is Wood. Jump right into it. HBO's The Undoing. We're 3 episodes into it, and I tried to do a live stream last night on Monday. Kind of had to recap the first 3 episodes, but mainly wanted to focus on the third episode. Do no harm. I'm really enjoying the show, and I was trying to get caught up on it. But before I get into what the title of this video was about, which is the use of cliffhangers on the show, which I think really reeled me in terms of it becoming a must-watch show for me. Although it's only 6 episodes deep, so I mean it's almost over with. But before I get into that, I almost had to do a little. I had to come back and do a little cleanup because I almost wanted to delete the live stream that I did because I noticed as I was halfway into it, I noticed that my wife was eavesdropping on what I was talking about. She's in the next room. She's usually not down here in the basement with me, and I noticed her eavesdropping. And it was bugging the hell out of me because, and the question I guess before I get into these cliffhangers is, does your significant other or your spouse affect the way that you watch a show or a new show? And I'm asking this because my wife, for some reason, has developed an issue with Grace, Nicole Kidman's character, and she's just become very impatient with the show, and it's killing it for me because it's like, as a couple, married 17 years, we try to find things to do together, and I try to find TV shows that are that we can watch together. But if it's gonna come with the size and the complaints and being the impatience, then I watch it by myself. I mean, damn, it's unnecessary. And also, I had to tell you this: like, my wife ended up watching because of how the differences in how we watch stuff, or how we've grown apart in our preferences for shows. She ended up watching Game of Thrones by herself. I finished it up, and I watched it. I didn't start watching until I think, hell, I might have seen season 7 with everybody else and got caught up. And then I watched the last season with everybody else. I think she watched it all before the final season, before season 8. But I let her watch it by herself. And she sat up there, over like a few weeks, I want to say, and watched it all. And I was just walking by, kind of listening to see how she was watching it and whether or not she was complaining and doing that annoying shit. And she liked it. And then we watched season 8 together. But it happens with movies as well. Does your spouse do this? 10, 15 minutes into the movie, what is this about? I mean, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. So in this, like, we don't have any kids. It's just me and her in the house. We've been in the house, just her and I, since March. So it's easy to, get sick of one another, And I watch a lot of different TV series. I come on here and I'll talk about some of them. One that I watched from Netflix that I really liked was The Kingdom, with the Utrecht, son of Utrecht, or whatever that, whatever his name is. But that's a show that I like. I didn't care for I watched Narcos by myself on there. Now I got her into Bosch on Amazon. She loves Bosch. That's the one thing in the last several years. That's the one thing that we have is Bosch. I don't know if there's another. So anyway, let me jump into these cliffhangers, man. I just wanted to know, like I said, I think that's been a real plus for the show is how they've executed the the cliffhangers. Which one is your favorite one? I'm gonna probably go with episode 1. So episode 1 was Grace finds Jonathan's phone in the nightstand when she thought that he was gonna be in Cleveland for some seminar or whatever conference on cancer, and then she makes a series of calls to different hotels that he normally stays at while he's there, and they don't have anybody by that name at any of them until she gets to the one where there is a gentleman, a couple actually, a female answers the phone and then puts Jonathan Frazier on, and then she realizes that's not him. And so that really locked me in for at least the second episode. Because the first episode to that point I was almost there with my wife. Like, what's going on here? And then, it quickly became interesting. So I would go with the first episode's cliffhanger. The second cliffhanger for episode 2 was Jonathan shows up at the beach house, and he comes clean and, lets you know everything from his perspective and why he disappeared. This one was pretty effective because when they showed what's to come, I think they did like an extended trailer after episode 1, and they showed, what to expect for the next several episodes. I'm thinking it's 8 or 10 at the time. But they didn't show Jonathan in any of that in the trailer. So all of this exciting stuff is supposed to happen, but they don't show him. So I wasn't really expecting him to show up for a while. And then he pops up in episode 2. So I thought they set that up well. And again, got you even more so into the show. And then on this week's episode 3, Do No Harm, the cliffhanger is that Detective Mendoza, Edgar Ramirez, I believe is his name. He shows Grace, Nicole Kidman, that they captured her on a security camera, within blocks or right nearby the murder scene of Elena Alves. So again, I'm interested to see what happens, in episode 4. Now I get ready to get off of here because I wanted to keep the video short. Obviously, I left the live stream up of recapping it. This episode 3. The other thing though is that this is just going to be a limited series. I just read on Deadline, I believe, or Vulture, that HBO won't be they're passing on season 2 of The Outsider, which starred Jason Bateman. And I can't remember the other actor's name, Mendelsohn, and the black woman on there who played Harriet Tubman and was in Widows. But they're passing on it, and I think that's a pretty good idea for HBO because I'm actually digging these limited series or mini-series. I guess limited series is the 2020 definition of that. But we saw, and that'll be interesting if you watch Lovecraft. Do they try to turn that into a season 2? Because I think it's good where it is. Just leave it where it is. But I would assume that they're going to try to bring that back. Another quick note, The Undoing is having slightly more viewers than what Lovecraft Country had at this same time. So that's just kind of the success of the show or how popular it is. But yeah, these limited series and whatnot. HBO's Watchmen. I can't think of the dude who wrote that one or who put that together. I should make some notes before I get on here. But he doesn't want to do a second season. As popular as it was, he doesn't want to do a second season. And they got to find somebody to write it and, and put it together. So, that's just kind of what's going on with TV shows right now. Another thing I meant to mention, the last thing I meant to mention was I did check out the limited series This Much I Know to Be True, something like that, with Mark Ruffalo. That one was kind of a snoozer. He played a set of twins. One had some mental issues going on, and I didn't hate it, but it became tough to watch. I want to say that one was 6 or 8 episodes. This Much I Know to Be True. So lastly, I just think it's phenomenal, man, that certain actors, and they happen to be white actors and actresses, are able to go out and find these books, these popular books, and to turn them into some kind of project. That's a very interesting 6 to 8, maybe even 10, I guess, in some instances, to make these very compelling TV shows. And I just think that's one thing really that's disheartening for the black actors and actresses, that a lot of these shows are horrible. I mean, I tried to get into The Chi. I can't think of any other. I tried to rock with Power. It was decent until season 3, and it's just this. It's the same thing. You know, it's the same violence and dope, whores, killing, you know, all that type of stuff. But you know, the mainstream shows can venture out and do more stuff that I just find more interesting. You know, that's just the truth of it. So anyway, that's it, man. Which has been your favorite cliffhanger so far? Episode 1, 2, or 3? My name is Wood. Thanks for checking back in with me. I'll leave that live stream up there. It is what it is at this point. And this Sunday night, or Monday night, if I watch episode 4, I'll watch it on Sunday night after football. But I just have to watch it by myself because my wife is ruining it for me. Just watch it and be quiet, you know. But anyway, pay me no mind, sports and entertainment. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I forgot my own little saying that I took from somebody else. Anyway, peace.